Hello
Hey, Jack.
everyone, this is the Green
Yes,
Snake
fine.
Gamer.
Man,
I am doing
Are you
score
hurt?
challenge now that we are
What
done with
happened?
story
We
mode.
crashed against the rocks. One of the sailor's brakes was killed instantly. We put his body over there.
Now, score challenge is where you really have to step up your game and play good to beat the 20,000 score on every level.
oh God. We can't just leave him there.
I know. Hayes is trying to contact Englehorn.
Now, you get a certain amount of points for the chapter bonus, which is simply just doing the level.
Can barely see 15 feet in front of us.
Yeah, it's too dark.
I've got something that should help.
You also get points for killing big predators, regular predators, and pests, which are the smallest enemies, which would be these crabs. They are considered pests.
Ready? Let's get out of here.
And that's how you gain points.
Jack, come here. I got a weapon.
Hayes!
So to get as many points as possible, you want to kill as many enemies as you can with as little ammo and spears as possible. You lose points for every spear and bullet you use, as well as if you're injured or die, or if your allies are injured or die. So you want to, in order to beat the scores, you want to do your best to not get injured, not get hurt, and really step up your game.
We should be able to get through this way. Jack, give me a hand. We have to open the door.
Ann, come with me. I want to shoot some test shots.
Now? You want to start filming now?
Sure, why not? That's why we're here. We'll start with some screams. Okay, are you ready? And action. Scream, Ann! Scream for your life!
What was that?
I have no idea, but let's stay focused. Let's use that fear, Ann. Let's go for another take.
Oh my god!
Look out!
Now, as it in story mode here, when you're going for score challenge, you want to rely heavily on spears. You want to try to use the gun, and not use the gun unless you absolutely have to. You lose 100 points for every bullet you use, but you only lose 20 points for every spear you use. So it takes 5 spears to equal 1 gunshot.
Another one down.
What the hell is that?
As you can see, Hayes was injured, so I got 1,000 point deduction for that.
Look at that! It's enormous!
Every little bit helps, so if your allies are getting injured and attacked and you're not helping them, you're losing points. The first level here is pretty hard to get the 20,000 points you need to beat the top score. This is one of the more challenging levels. Some of the levels you can make mistakes and still be okay and beat the score by a lot. Others, yeah, you really have no leeway at all. Now, this giant crab is considered a big predator.
Great, Jack! Fantastic!
There are big predators, regular predators, and then pests, which would be the smaller crabs and any small creature. They're all worth
You hear
different
that?
points.
Sounds like a plane.
It's Captain Englehorn. He spotted our distress signal.
Also, another hint and helpful tip is that you want to be the one killing the enemies. You don't want your allies killing the enemies. If, like, Hayes shoots them, or Ann or Denham uses their spear and kills the enemy, that's basically passing, and you're not getting any points at all for that enemy. So you want to lead the charge and be the one killing all the enemies in order to get the points. You won't get any points if you let your allies kill the enemies for you.
Jack, I'm gonna need your help with this. Get over here and help me.
So there's a lot of factors that go into play with getting the score.
Ain't going anywhere. Okay, let's give it a go.
You
These
are
doors,
free to check
they don't seem very
the start
They work
screen
just
there to
fine.
check your score at any time during the
I'm not
level to
sure.
see if you've
It's
messed up really
strange.
badly, to
What
see
about
if
the
you
second
made
boat?
it,
Jimmy and Preston and all
if
the
not,
others.
to see how you
I
did.
just hope they were able to get ashore. Nothing's going right since we set foot on this island.
Come on, boys. This is the chance of a lifetime. We're on the legendary Skull Island. Plus,
We can go
you
now.
get to be in a Carl Denham picture. What else do you want?
So I'll just be rushing through these levels to get it done for you and beat the scores. Okay, I beat 1 pest and 16 pests. 1 big predator and 16 pests. And then I lost a bunch of points. But luckily, I still managed to beat the score, and that's the end of level 1 with score. Barely beat it, but I got it. It's a hard level.
We have to find a stretch of water near the
Okay,
center
now
of
this
the
is
island.
level
That's
2.
where the plane's gonna land.
We managed to beat the score on level 1, so now I'm aiming to beat the score on level 2.
You okay?
Bring it ashore over here! The cowards! We'll see them again. Let's go.
As you can see, I will be rushing through the levels as quickly as I can. Especially since it takes you a while to get the feel of the levels, anticipate the enemies, practice. Some levels you will be practicing and struggling on to beat the scores.
Some kind of a tune.
Others are okay and you do just fine. But yeah, you want to rely heavily on spears. Don't use your gun unless you absolutely have to. You don't want to lose too many points blowing through ammo.
Damn it. You've hit a dead end. Looks like some kind of graveyard.
This is the perfect place to shoot. This is exactly why you shoot on location. Authenticity, Jack. Real life.
So that's the hard part about score challenge, because your allies become a handicap for you. Where if they get injured or hurt, you lose points. If they kill your enemies, you lose points. Basically in score challenge, they become a complete handicap. And just there and in the way. Which is a pain. See, I just lost points because Denham was hurt.
Bullseye.
Someone's hurt! I'll do what I can.
I got hurt, so I just lost more points. So yeah, it can be really tricky.
We can go now. Happy, Denham? Had your fill of real life yet?
Anne, come on, let's get a couple of shots of you in front of this statue.
Excuse me, Mr. Denham. Shouldn't we concentrate on finding Preston and the others?
Finding Preston. Oh, great idea. He must have at least 3 cans of film with him.
Apparently, if you are standing too close to that statue, the rock debris will fall on you. I didn't know that.
All clear. Let's go.
You're probably gonna lose quite a few points in this area with all the centipedes attacking from multiple directions. It's unavoidable. It's gonna happen. There's just so many directions they can attack from. But luckily, if there's enough of enemies, you'll do alright.
Being watched.
Over there.
Ow! Is it broken? Not me, I was wondering about the camera.
I don't know about the camera. I only know how to fix up people.
That's one down. Go ahead, Jack. I'll cover you.
Look out, Jack!
You all right?
Wait for me, Jack! I'm coming with you!
Ann, are you crazy?
I know what I'm doing. I'm coming, Jack!
Like I said, it's just a pain when you're going for the scores and you have them in your way as a handicap to mess you up. Yeah, when you're going for the score challenge, you really can't let any enemies get away.
Hang on, Ann.
Take advantage of every single kill you can.
I'm almost dry.
It's only you now, Jack. Be careful.
Just gotta do your best.
Hurry! We'll meet up at the top. Call the plane and get out of this.
It just takes practice, and of course luck sure helps too.
Did you see that? All the species on
Sometimes you
this
can
island
get
eat each
lucky.
other. That's one down. Use the fire, Jack! Over there. Over there. I'll take care of the door. Look out behind you, Jack. Spiders. Don't go, Jack. We could try to use some food to coax them somewhere else. It's working! Now's our chance. Hurry!
Okay, at the end of level 2, it's time to see how I did. I didn't do great, but I killed a lot of enemies. And I still managed to beat the score. Good. Okay. Level 3. You can keep trying to beat your records and scores if you want. Me, I just aim to beat the score, and that's good enough for me.
We've almost reached the plateau. We'll be able to get our bearings from up there.
Now, if you want the alternate ending and to rescue Kong, you're going to have to get the 250,000 points.
Jack, look up there.
So you're going to
Another
want to do
fire.
score challenge anyways.
We can't be alone on this island. We must be nearing some kind of settlement. It must be this way. I'm going.
Again, it's optional if you want. You don't have to do this. But me, I like to try to beat a game the best I can.
Jack, there's a wall over there. It's huge.
Again, try not to
Ready,
use
Jack?
ammo unless you absolutely have
Let's
to.
go.
I'm
The
gonna
others can't be too
remain mostly on spears. And like I said, killing enemies is
Swim!
crucial to get as many
Follow me,
points
I'll
as you
cover you
can.
from the back.
So you do want to try to kill all enemies you come across to get as many points as you can. You need as much leeway as you can as well, so that's why you want to try to rack up as many points. That way if you do get injured or one of your allies gets injured or hurt, you're okay, you have extra points. And that's basically why you want to kill every enemy you come across to gather as much extra points as you can, in case something happens to mess you up.
Grab my hand. I'll help you.
Thanks. Nice work. You got good aim.
I can usually hit my target.
I noticed.
Oh my god. Up there! Look out! It worked. Let's get out.
Take advantage of the fire, like I said in previous playthroughs of these levels. Fire can be very helpful and useful, helping you deal with multiple enemies.
That's one down.
This island is really fantastic. Quiet denim.
Hayes! Over here!
Anne, have you seen Jimmy and the others?
No, nothing. They must have landed further down.
Okay, keep searching. They can't be far. Hey, Jack, I have the sniper rifle. If you want it, just let me know.
Hayes!
Look behind you! Englehorn dropped this. Look after it. It's a high-precision weapon.
It worked. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's move.
Okay, this is the end of level 3. Let's see how I did. Pretty good. Got the score. Okay, we're now on level 4.
Why isn't he landing? That's one down.
It's good with the levels with multiple enemies where there's plenty of extra. That really helps you beat these scores on some levels, which is why some levels are a lot easier than others. that's what happens when you rush. If you rush, your allies get left behind, and you have to go back for them. Anne's having a lot of trouble
can try
keeping
and
up with
open it
me
from the
for this
top.
playthrough.
Be careful, Anne.
I'll be quick. Be right back. I'll go have a look. Yes, there's a winch up here. I can open the door for you.
Anne, you hanging in there? Oh my God.
Okay, it's the end of level 4. Let's see how I did. So beat the score. Perfect. Okay, this is level 5.
These ropes are tight. I can't get out. These ropes are tight. I can't get out.
No! Let me go!
Jack. Jack.
Carl, thank God. You got away from him.
Get those roots. My God, did you see that? They were chanting the name Kong. Kong.
I know, I saw it. Carl, it took Anne.
What? Yeah, I know. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. It's gigantic. This way. Quick, Jack! Into the jungle! I have no idea where Hayes is. We got separated. I just hope he's still alive. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. We gotta get through that door. There's no other way. Over there! Something move!
Okay, now to beat the score challenge in this level, you need to make sure both giant predators show up. So the 2 giant predators, the 2 centipedes, and then the 2 smaller ones. Sometimes, if you're playing, you'll only get this 1 giant predator and 1 centipede. That won't be enough to beat the score. You need to make sure the second one shows up.
Unbelievable. It's a goddamn dinosaur. Some kind of predator from the looks of it.
Very nice. Nobody was injured or died. Now just the 2 smaller predators to take care of.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Driscoll!
Very nice.
Did you hear that? Whoa. And his arms! Did you see the size of his arms? I thought these things were supposed to be extinct.
Well, they are now.
Jack, I gotta take a break.
Fine. I could do with the rest myself.
No.
Okay, that's the end of level 5. Let's see how I did. And yes, beat the score. Okay, level 6.
Jack, come quick! I heard Ann scream!
Now this is one of the more challenging levels.
It's coming from over there! Look at the size of him, he's amazing! Look at this carnage! Absolutely incredible.
amazing this level is pretty challenging is this giant bat right here that takes Denim. As you recall from the previous story mode playthrough, this thing takes a lot of spears and ammo to bring it down, and that eats up a lot of points.
Hang on, Carl, I'm coming!
So he's the main reason that this level can be quite a challenge. If you're going for the score challenge and trying to beat the 20,000 points. There's not much leeway in this level.
Hang on, Carl! Hang on, Carl!
Keep your hands back. She's a real man-eater. Defend yourself!
And this is why it eats up so many points, because it takes so many spears to bring it down, as well as bullets. Not to mention, if you get hit or any type of injury, that deducts points as well. And finally it goes down after I take a hit, just like last time.
Hold on, Jack. Gotta get a shot of this. Yeah, we're gonna save Anne. I just want to get this close. Okay. Hey, give me a chance to get him on film.
Quick check to see how I did.
Hey, Jack. You're never gonna believe this. That plane flew off. I kept filming. You know what that means, don't you? Aerial footage. I'm a genius!
Okay, this is the end of level 6. Let's see how I did. As you can see, I cut it really close and barely beat it, but I did it. Okay, level 7.
Hurry up, Jack. They're getting away. We're gonna lose them. Spiders! We saw some earlier with Hayes. We managed to bait him with a couple hunks of meat.
Four magazines on backup.
Nice. Got both of them in the fire. Okay, just one more. Bat seems to have gotten stuck in midair.
Jack Driscoll, screenwriter and dinosaur killer.
Okay, I just wanted to show you this is important. You can't hold more than one lever at a time. So in levels like this, you need to make sure that you put one lever in the door and then go for the second one. You can't do two levers at the same time for some reason. So just quickly wanted to point that
Only
out.
one more to find.
As you can see, Denim steals my spear the minute I drop it. But yeah, you really want to utilize fire, especially in score challenge. Taking down multiple enemies with just one spear. Great way to play.
You holding up, Jack? Over here, Jack. It looks like a
That was a
way
nice
out.
one-hit
Trust
kill
me, I know what I'm
headshot.
doing.
Now, this is the hard part, with the centipedes shooting out of the tunnels so quickly, making it very hard to react in time.
Come on, Jack.
I managed to get that one in time. Nice, I managed to get him before he shot out of the hole. Didn't let them get me that time. So far playing very well in this level.
On your right.
4 magazines on backup.
Jack! Over here! It's this way!
Jack! Denim! I think I lost him.
Engelhorn dropped some ammo supplies at the seaplane. Get over here.
I can't. I'm blocked behind these bushes.
If you get too close to the water's edge, they can rush in and still grab you. Remember, every injury, you get a point deduction. You can usually get away with an injury or two, it's not that bad. On some levels, you really don't want to get injured, but others, it's okay. Now, a death, you can't afford to get a death on any score challenge. They take a huge penalty to you, and really do a really big penalty to the score. It's
4
brutal.
magazines on backup.
So yeah, you really can't afford to die in any of these levels going for score challenge.
Get over here and help me, Jack! One of them's going around! Come and get the Tommy gun, Jack!
glad to see you alive.
Yeah? Well, I nearly wasn't. We should never have followed you on this wild goose chase, Denim. Where's Miss
Come
Darrow?
on.
The Skull
Help
Islanders
me with
took
the
her.
door.
They offered her up as a sacrifice.
Who to?
You're not gonna believe this. Some kind of gorilla. He's enormous. Must be at least 25 feet tall.
Come on, we have to find Anne. She better be all right for your sake. It's Preston and his crew. Preston! Jimmy! Are you there? Jimmy! Okay, Denim. Sounds like we're about to find your 25-foot gorilla.
No. That wasn't Kong. That was something else.
Okay, we'll take a quick break. I need to think this through.
Okay, that's the end of level 7. Let's see how I did. Did pretty good, beat the score. Okay, level 8.
Let's go, and stay alert. I have no idea what attacked them, but I have a feeling it isn't far away.
Now this one can be a little tricky, since there aren't many enemies to kill, and you have a machine gun and can blow through all your ammo.
Preston! We're right here!
Carl! There's an enormous... I don't know, it's some kind of monster, but we got away, but he's still around here! Oh my god! Run, Jimmy, run!
The machine gun can be dangerous to use for score challenge because of how many rounds it fires, and every bullet you use cuts out of your score.
Go, 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 go! Hold him back, Jack! I'll open the door!
And it's weaker because it's a machine gun, so it takes a lot of bullets for some reason to kill enemies.
Jack, get his attention while I try to open the door!
So you do want to be careful about that.
Get his attention!
So you want to try to utilize your ammo wisely. Try not to use too much, just enough to bring down the bats, to distract it for a little while.
Jack, draw him away from us!
Now, you don't have to kill the bats if you don't want to. You can just use the spears to distract it.
Jack, draw him away from us!
Come on, Jack! Defend yourself!
But I do like to try to kill all enemies because you do get points for killing them. So once you take care of the 2 bats, you just want to remain calm and use spears alone. Just stall it the rest of the time. You want to try to resist using your gun as much as possible. Unless you find yourself without a spear and its jaws inches away from you.
He ain't going anywhere.
He's coming back!
Jack, get over here and hide! Jack, over here!
No one got injured or eaten, so that's good.
He's gone after Ann.
At least it means she's still alive. She must have escaped.
That was unbelievable.
Hurry! Let's go see if there's any survivors. Jimmy! This way, Jack!
Yes, I know. Why are you calling my name? Come on, let's go.
Lumpy! Jimmy! You there?
You holding up, Jack?
This way, Jack! Look out, Jack! Right, Jack. Don't wait for us. We'll go around.
Okay, so end of level 8. Let's see how I did. Good, beat the score. Okay, level 9.
Almost dry.
This level has plenty of enemies. So it shouldn't be that tough to get the score.
3 magazines on backup.
Can never find a spear when you need one. Gotta be careful to not use up too much ammo.
Ann!
We have to hurry, Jack. He's right on my heels.
Three magazines on backup.
Over here!
Hang on, Ann! I'm coming to get you!
Hurry! He's coming!
Trying to figure out what that noise is. Apparently a glitch has happened. Apparently some enemies got stuck. You would think Anne would help me out since they're right behind her and she's closer.
It's okay, Ben's magazine.
Okay, let's see how I did. Did okay. Beat the score. Okay, level 10. Now, for Kong getting the scores, it's still 20,000, but it's a little different. In order to gain points, you gain points by just simply taking down enemies, along with the level bonus or chapter bonus. Now, you lose points for every attack you use, so every time you go to attack an enemy, throwing his mighty fists around, you lose points for that, as well as time, meaning you want to try to get through the levels as quickly as possible and take down as many enemies with as few blows as possible. Now, this level can be pretty tricky to get the score. So let's hope I do it. But yeah, so you want to be in a hurry when you're playing as Kong. And again, you want to take down every enemy you come across. You need as many points as possible. Now you don't want to take down those smaller bats one enemy at a time. I like to try to bunch them up to take them all down in one blow like that. Because remember, you lose points if you're attacking multiple times. So you want to try to bunch them all up and get as many in one blow as you can. And you also want to do it quickly. Okay, now I just gotta quickly grab Anne and see how I did. Ooh, barely did it. Beat it by 5 points. 5. You don't get much closer than that, winning by 5 points. That's barely. This level is very hard to get the score on, so I got lucky just doing it.